right now. We do have some rain still coming on down across the area and some wet streets this morning, and it is going to be kind of a gloomy looking day. We may get some peaks of sunshine at times, but going to kind of more so feel like fall than summer as we're in the middle of August here. We have the rain that's out there, a few areas where there may be a little bit of fog that's formed. We have these showers that are moving through, and kind of a little stripe of light rain between Cedar Rapids to Iowa City, and some of the heavier activity starting to move to the east of the Mississippi. What's going on here, though, is we have this big low pressure system and a cold front that's moving through, and because there is this spin going on, there is concern that some of these additional showers and storms that could develop could potentially strengthen as they head to the east of the Mississippi, where there's a possibility of an isolated tornado or two that would likely be brief and short-lived considering the time of day and the lack of energy and instability in the atmosphere, but possible nonetheless because of the spin that's going on. So we'll talk about that and more in just a moment, but we're starting off with the mid-60s this morning. The humidity is elevated. You can feel that stickiness outside, of course, when you have that saturation is leading to the rain. We are going to have, though, the clouds that are in overhead through the day today and the showers this morning, the possibility of a few isolated ones this afternoon. Temperatures going to be held to the upper 60s to low 70s, a cool day with temperatures running about 10 degrees below normal. Then I mentioned that there's the possibility of a strong storm or two, which is just unusual considering the cooler air that's out there, and also unusual considering the time of day that threat is elevated. There is a marginal risk, which is a 1 out of 5. This does not really include the area. Does include a little portion of Jackson County there, but because it is so close by, I did want to mention it. And the reason being that spin that I talked about, there's just enough of it out there that it could overtake the need for the instability and the energy with the heating of the day and lead to the possibility of an isolated storm or two that is strong, that primary threat being a tornado. So especially if you're in this southeastern area, you do want to make sure that you're keeping an eye on things, make sure you have ways to get warning, because it could be a quick and kind of brief spin up that occurs here, but this is for an isolated storm or two where that is a possibility. We're going to have these showers and storms moving to the east, and kind of between now and about noon is when that chance for a strong storm would be elevated. You can see some of these little individual storms here. That's where the concern is, especially near and east of the Mississippi. And then as the storm rotates through on the backside, there could be a few isolated showers or a storm that comes on by in the afternoon hours. The clouds then start to clear and we dry out. And in fact, we kind of dry out for the rest of the week. We have this one system leaving. Another cold front actually comes in Wednesday into Thursday. Doesn't look to do too much precipitation wise. That moves away, and then this big old high pressure system moves in, takes over, leads to dry and hot conditions, pushing the storm track back to the north. We've known this pattern for a lot of the summer, unfortunately, because it's what's led to our dry stretches, and we are going to see that happen once again. So we have a chance of some showers and storms today. After that, little to nothing for the rest of the week. Temperatures are going to climb up. We'll have that front that comes in, knocks temperatures back a little bit Thursday, and then we climb back up over the weekend, and temperatures will be in the 90s for Saturday and Sunday.